Hi guys, it's Diana again. I'm on the other side of surgery. So today is July the 23rd, 2012. I am officially 1 week post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy. And as you can see, I'm back home. I wish I had done a video before, but I'll update you in a little bit and tell you what was going on this week. So first, my numbers. My highest was at the beginning of June at 255.5. I started my pre-op liquid diet at 248.4. The date of surgery, I weighed 237.1, and this morning I weighed 238.1. So I lost a total of 23.4 pounds since my highest, about a month and a half ago. And 5 pounds this week. So how do I feel about this loss? I mean, I've seen so many videos of all of you, and a lot of people had 8-pound weeks and 10-pound weeks the first week or week and a half after surgery. So when I didn't see the scale moving at the beginning, the first 4 or 5 days, I was a little taken aback. I mean, I am very swollen. I have still a lot of gas, and I'm very swollen. So I figured that, but I mean, it's still the first week, and it's a loss. So I'll take it. I did lose several inches all around since my highest, which is great because my clothes are not that tight. I always said I used to wear a 20, but it was really tight. I just refused to go above size 20. So now it fits, everything fits much better. So I'm happy about that. So what happened? On Monday, last Monday, I did have my surgery and everything went well. I had it at Mercy Hospital in Long Island with Dr. Garver, and everything went fine. I was fine, you know, no complications, nothing, no issues. I was walking, I want to say my surgery was at 8 a.m. I was walking around 1 p.m. that day, and since then they kept me walking every 2 hours, a minimum of 5 minutes. I am an overachiever, and so I was walking at least 10 minutes or so every 2 hours. I started very slowly, and then I kept increasing the pace. The next day I was supposed to have my varium test where they see the contrast and see if there's no leakage and everything's fine. I had that the next morning, and the doctor said they did an x-ray, they did another x-ray within 15 minutes, they did another x-ray within half an hour, and they said they couldn't send me home because there were no leakages, so that was good. But my stomach was so swollen that it was so small that it took forever for just that ounce of dye to go through. So they didn't want to send me home because I wasn't going to be able to take all of the liquids that I needed. I would probably end up dehydrated. So they kept me for another night, again with no food, no water, no nothing, which was interesting. And the next day they did another test, and the same thing happened. There was some improvement from the day before, but it's still nothing really consistent with what they wanted to see for me to be home. So they kept me another night. So what it initially was going to be just 1 night, I ended up being 3 nights. So I'm so glad that my parents were here, my mom was here, because otherwise I probably wouldn't have been able to have my husband with me at the hospital. So that was good. And then the 4th day at the hospital, they didn't repeat the test. They just started me with clear liquids, and I tolerated them well. I was taking about an ounce every 20 minutes or so, and they discharged me that day only on clear liquids. So that's what I'm struggling with, because clear liquids is pretty much chicken broth, Jello, like nothing really consistent. So I'm really tired. I'm not hungry at all, but I'm consuming around 200 and 300 calories a day. And obviously I'm trying to walk. I walk at least 3 times a day, and I get really exhausted, really exhausted. So I am reaching the minimum of 60 grams of protein, not the minimum, the goal that they have for me of 60 grams of protein per day, just because I'm doing the protein shots. And those are like 26 or 42 grams per shot. So yes, it takes me the whole day to take them, but if I take that and then chicken broth or something like that, I get to my minimum. But it's really difficult to make it. I don't think I'm doing the 64 ounces because I'm constantly sipping, but I don't think I get to 64 ounces of liquid. It's not water. I'm not taking water. I'm just, every time I drink, it's a Special K protein water, or like it's something with some substance or protein to it. I'm not drinking just regular water because I can't drink that much, so I don't want to waste it just with water. And today it started, someone mentioned this, the Isopure Zero Carb. It has 40 grams of protein, and I'm guessing it's going to take me the whole day to finish this. It's 20 ounces. But I'm going to do it, and it's 40 grams of protein. I already had 15 in the morning. So I think I'm doing okay with the protein requirement so far. Those are my sips. Like, I can take more than that. If I gulp, it hurts. So yeah, I've been taking my vitamins, my calcium. I've been taking Gas-X. They put me on Percocet when they sent me home for pain control, and they told me I could take up to 2 every 4 hours. I didn't really use the morphine that much when I was in the hospital, and I'm not really into painkillers. So I'm doing probably 1 Percocet every 5 hours. And at night I just go the whole night without, I take one before I go to bed around 11 p.m. and I don't take anything else for pain until the next morning. And I'm doing fine in terms of pain control. Like, I feel some discomfort depending on how I move, but I don't feel pain at all. So it's not like I'm trying to soldier on and not taking, if it hurts I take it, but I just don't need it so far. What else? I started using the Fitbit, this thing. It's like a bag, and it connects, I didn't know, but it connects with my FitnessPal. I've been logging into my FitnessPal. This measures your sleep and your exercise activity. You just wear it on your clothes and that's it. So my husband gave it to me, and I think it's really cool. What else? So yeah, that was my first week. I wanted to, well, this Wednesday, in 3 days, I have my checkup with my surgeon, and hopefully he will maybe put me into full liquids or pureed food. I'm not sure about what he's going to say. He said he could go either way. And I'm going to sit with him and establish my goals and what are his goals for myself, for me, and what are my goals for myself. So that would be an interesting meeting. What else did I want to say? Well, most important thing, like, thank you so much. I haven't been really able to record a video up until now, and I didn't want it to be like a down video. My energy is a little low, so you can notice that, but I've been watching a lot of your videos. They're very inspiring. Janine, Pinkfish Lady, I just love your videos. They are so inspiring, so true, so candid. I just love them. And I've been watching all of you guys. I thank you so much for your comments and for your encouraging words on YouTube and Facebook. It's really great to have this type of support. And I really wish I can count with your continued support through my journey and advice. If you have any tips for me, if any of you had gone through a very low start, like 5 pounds, especially since I haven't eaten since the day before surgery until Thursday. So it was like 4 days without taking anything in, and it was just 5 pounds. If any of you have gone through that, I would love to hear how it evolved. And that's it. Just wanted to send you a big thank you. Love you all, and I'll keep watching your videos, and hopefully I'll be back next week with my week 2 update. Bye guys.